Okay, I'm home from the Georgia Bushcraft, and I'm trying to unload this truck. As y'all can see, it's full. I slept in there on my cot. You guys seen that all weekend. And this is my building where I put all my stuff. As you can see, I need to get in here and clean up, don't I? Just got a whole bunch of stuff. Make y'all dizzy spinning around like that. But anyway, I want to tell y'all a little bit about it as I'm unloading the truck. And I got to get all this stuff out. And it's going to be not this coming up weekend, but the following weekend when I'm going to the Georgia Woodsman's camp out. And that'll probably wrap it up for the year. I've been to 3, I think, in the last couple of weekends. But anyway, let me get down here by the truck and I want to tell y'all a little bit about what all went on. So anyway, I just wanted to recap. I come on home last night. I'd met somebody tapped me on the shoulder when I was in one of the classes, and it was Carolina Chris. I didn't know he was coming. Man, it was just awesome to get to finally meet him after watching all of it. I think I've watched every video he ever made, and man, he's just a down-to-earth guy. Just him and his boy Owen was there, and both of them just super great individuals, and it made my day. And basically, kind of, they ended up leaving. They was there a good while, and they ended up leaving, and it kind of like I was walking around, I was thinking, man, I don't know how you can top this. You know, I had fun for, almost 2 days, and I was gonna leave early Sunday morning anyway, and I thought, man, you just can't top that. I got to meet Carolina Chris, and I don't want to put Georgia Bushcraft down, but because I had a ball. Georgia Bushcraft is awesome. Get to meet all these new people, but meeting Carolina Chris, it kind of just put the icing on the cake. So I went back and started loading stuff and getting to meet people like James Gibson. Man, I mean, it was unbelievable. Where I put my tent and all, people was walking back and forth by me. And of course, Johnny Spiegel was there from the Wilderness Skills Group. He's a super great guy. I've got to know him pretty good, and Brian Boatwright's great too, but he wasn't able to be there. But James come down there, and I actually got to eat a hot dog with him. He's from I think it's Knob Creek Forge, and he's just a great guy. He can do anything. He makes knives. He designs a lot of stuff for Essie. He just got so many experience. He makes all this cool stuff that he shared and showed me. He had a kudzu blasket made out of kudzu vines, and I got pictures and all. I'll post all of it. Man, I got so much stuff to catch up on posting, but man, he is just the greatest guy. But I'm trying to name off Johnny. I met Patrick Rollins. The Rollins, the PR4, he's the guy that helped test and all that for Essie, and I got to get my picture made and got to talk to him, because Johnny and all of them such good friends, and Mr. Gibson, I was able to talk to all of them kind of a little bit more because, I was around them some. Man, it was just super awesome. I got to meet Rewild Outdoors. He's got a YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and all that, a YouTube channel. He come down and shared some stuff about, like a YouTube channel and how he edits, and I ain't never got to talk to anybody like that about that kind of stuff. He's just a super, super great guy. I got to meet, who else did I meet? I made Gabe from Gabe of All Trades or whatever. He made several videos while we was there. And then Robert from Boatier, he's a super great guy. I've been watching him on Instagram and all for a while. Bushcraft Kelso, we made a whistle. He had a little booth. He's a super great guy. Joe Flowers from Bushcraft Global, I got to meet him. Ruben Bolia, I think I'm pronouncing that right. He was in the Essie booth. Man, he goes all over, like in the jungles and stuff, doing stuff. And I'll be posting pictures where I was with him. He also has what is it that he has a adventure food guy or something, because he's always eating these different foods. So he's on Instagram and all with that adventure food guy. Frankie Lackey, he lives over here close to Cheehaw. I hope to get with him maybe here, I always see him over there at Georgia Bushcraft, but he lives right here down the road from me. He's just super great with kids and everybody, making bow drill fires, and he's got all kind of cool Indian stuff, and people remember him because he's got that gar quiver like a back quiver, and it's made out of a gar skin. It's really cool. He's a super great guy. And then Blackie Thomas, I've been wanting to meet him forever, and I got to meet him, talk to him, and all of them just so friendly, just normal guys. LT Wright, I bought one of his knives, and he come out and I got my picture made with him. Super great guy, and the other individuals in there selling for him. Bearded Burton, that last year, he's a great guy. I got to see him. Craig Cottle, he was camped right next to me. He's the Nature Alliance guy. Darren Cook, he's the slingshot guy. Man, he's one of the friendliest guys you'll ever meet, man. He just walks around. He's wide open. He's going everywhere. Super great guy. And I got to see him. And then I'm trying to think of who else I got to see. I got to see Jack and Ruben. That Jack I camped with the Wilderness Skills Group last year. He's a super great guy. And then Ruben's with I think Southeastern Bushcraft Group. I think maybe Base Camp or something. And then of course, Mr. Gibson, getting to have those conversations with him, and he opened the truck up and showed me all the stuff that he makes and what he flint knaps. Well, I mean, I could go on about Mr. Gibson. Super great guy. But then, of course, Carolina Chris, getting to meet him and his boy, get to walk around the booths, and, everybody knows Carolina Chris, it's like you're walking with a celebrity. And he'll get mad at me for saying that, because he's just a normal, down-to-earth guy. But I don't want. This is Leon Pattenberg. He's from Survival Common Sense. This 2 years straight, he's avoided me getting a picture made with him. But man, he's a super great guy. I love get to see him each year at Georgia Bushcraft. He come down to eat chili with me one night, and he's just a great guy. He's got a book out called Bushcraft Basics. So y'all take a look at that thing. But he's a great guy, and I'm glad I got to meet him and spend time with him each year at Georgia Bushcraft. I just keep blabbing and blabbing. Man, I just had a ball, and I'll be going back next year. I miss my wife, I ain't gonna lie, so maybe she'll go back with me next year. She went last year with me. But man, it was just a lot of fun meeting all these people and seeing all the knives. And I bought a LT Wright knife, and then I bought that new Essie, that Rollins, the PR4. Just got that cool handle and all on it. But anyway, I try not to make this too long. I hope I didn't forget anybody that was out there, but I'm just sitting here look because I got a little list wrote out for everybody. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. I don't know how good it'll be. I'm probably just gonna have some music and showing all the knives and us walking around. I did some talking, but I was exhausted, man, staying up on my feet for those 2 days like that. You forget how much you're walking and all. You're having so much fun and seeing all these people, all these cool people that's got the same interest as you. But anyway, quit boring you with all this talking. I just want to tell you, keep God first. It's important to me to tell y'all that, because it just makes my life better, just keeping Him in charge of everything, and always, just praising Him. But keep God first. Creek Camper out. Okay, real quick, let me show you these. There's the neck knife Charlie gave me. Let me straighten that out just a little bit. Woo. There's the neck knife Charlie gave me. But I wanted to show y'all, this is the LT Wright. It's the Bushcraft 8C. I always wanted a LT Wright knife, and this one was a little bit better where I could afford it. I'm gonna get one of those other ones someday, but I mean, this is a really cool. It's got a lot thinner blade now, but he said it's real good. He said you can sharpen this thing with a rock, but I think he said it was 1075, but I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Man, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I got to get me a ferro rod to go in it. And then I bought this one that I've been wanting from Essie. It's a PR4. It's a Rowan. So that thing is awesome. I think if you go through that, like that wilderness, one of the schools up there at Randall's Adventures, I think they give you a PR4, and it's actually got that emblem and all on it. That's really cool. So when y'all see the price of those classes, don't forget you'll get a knife. But anyway, this one's cool too. It's a little bit heavier, but Johnny Spiegel always had this one, and since I seen it, I wanted one. And of course, Boatwright's got the one that James Gibson made, but that's a beautiful knife. But this PR4 is great, and I know I don't want to just keep rambling on, but there's so many knives up there, it's unbelievable. So now I've got 3 Essies. This is a Rowan. It's a Essie 6. It's nice. And then I've got the one that I always carry that TJ bought me. It come out. It's a Essie 4 too. But I made this sheath, but I'll always keep this knife. I'll never get rid of it because he's probably my best friend, TJ Curvin. He gave me this knife when I retired. It'll always be special to me. But man, you can't tow but one knife. I don't know why I keep buying them, but this one's cool too. So anyway, thanks for watching. Creek Camper out. Oh, keep God first. Creek Camper out.